Well, good morning, everybody. It is the 17th of August, 2024, and it is 6:46 a.m. And I did this video 15 minutes ago, and I didn't hit the record button, but I sat here and I talked to my phone while it was not recording me. I think you see Dottie right there. There's Dottie. So I need to start all over again, and I need to figure out where I started and start reading these comments. And here we are with Richard Cockrell. Good morning. And this is on my the long form video yesterday was a sense of Eagle Nest Lake. And good morning, very nice area. I personally think your new plan to stay longer in 3 areas is a really good idea. It's what I would do anyway. See you next time. Cheers. What he's talking about is my current decision to be here in Eagle Nest in the summers. Next summer, I'm booked from June 1st to September 30th. In Quartzsite, of course. I'll be there from the second week in November through March, first or second week of March. And between those times, in the spring and then the fall, I'll be in my old home base of Pahrump, Nevada. So that's kind of my routine, and I'm pretty happy about that. And Richard is supporters of that decision. Lisa Roth, my buddy Lisa, very pretty area. Hi, Dottie. Dottie? Lisa says hi. Dottie. And George. Hey, George. George, Lisa says hi. She has cats, too. All right. I think it's a nice place to stay for the summer, Rob. Thank you, Lisa. And M. Campbell, that's a beautiful country. You have a premium spot to enjoy it. I sure do. I'm very happy about my spot. She also, M. Campbell, on hello. on that moth likes your camera. Thanks, M. Campbell. And Joe O8396 talks about what I call one of my evergreen videos. Renogy inverter fails to run microwave, and that was my experience. What happened with my inverter and my microwave, and the solution that I found for me. Oh my God, I almost had a stroke trying to figure this out. I went from a 2,000 to 3,000 watt. I'm going to give this a try. Thanks for making this video. Why doesn't Renogy tell you this? And this is all this is about. It was not a fault with the Renogy inverter. It was a fault with how I installed it. And I used a substandard, cheap circuit breaker on the line between the batteries and the inverter, and it was restricting the voltage, the flow, and the amps and the voltage coming through, especially the voltage. It was not providing enough voltage for the inverter, and it was failing every time I ran the microwave. When I put a slow blow expensive fuse into that line, it worked like a charm. So on yesterday's reading comments, M. Campbell says, love these. I saw George make a rare appearance, which means George was probably jumped on the bed or something, and I didn't notice when I was talking. M. Campbell on my positive news story, smart insulin. They're on the verge of a big discovery with what they call smart insulin that a diabetic can take that will react to the blood sugar levels in the body appropriately, and which would mean maybe a once a week injection instead of up to 10 times a day for a insulin dependent diabetic, and all the spikes and dips and blood sugar that goes with that. Would it be a big deal? It would be very close to a cure for diabetes. That's exciting. Naj, beautiful views. I knew I like you for some reason. You like fishing. I love fishing. I understand why you feel don't like fish. I don't know what that means. That's got to be a typo. I have 4 lakes in my community. Have not been fishing in more than a year because life happens when you get too busy to fish. And anyway, she sees my hello video, a little short. It's a moth and flying at night in front of my camera, my motion camera. It's always kind of interesting because it's iridescent, sort of. Anna Marie Sikorsky, it's truly a beautiful gem of a location this summer. Rob, do you think you'll get that nice spot off to yourself and close to the lake next year? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. And then King for a Day, you scored a great spot to camp away from the other campers for privacy, but close enough if you need any help. During the winter, this lake freezes over. Ice fishing is allowed. Very creepy feeling to walk out on the lake. He's seen small vehicles out there, like golf carts, ATVs, but not regular cars. And we have famous unknown 8082. Quick question for you, Rob. Have you ever had trouble acclimating to higher altitudes? I'm pushing 60. Have a little trouble with it a few years ago on a ski trip. Never experienced that in my youth. Well, the answer is yes. I definitely, every summer, I come to New Mexico, I hit about 6 to 7,000 feet, and I feel it for a couple of days. So you got to take it easy. You got to move slowly, and then you acclimate, and you're fine. Judy Val. Hey, Judy, my buddy. I've been parked on shore power since mid-April, kept my lithium house battery on my solar panel. It stayed fully charged. Thank you to our friend Jim who advised me on this. Hope to see you this winter. What she's talking about is from the comments the other day. I was talking about answering a question on someone that says, hey, can you just drop a lithium battery in to replace your lead acid? And the answer is, yeah, you can. However, if you have a setup in your rig that charges your battery automatically when you're plugged into shore power, and it's set up for only lead acid, it doesn't really work to 100% charge a lithium battery. It'll only charge it to about 80 because lithium is designed to charge fully with higher voltages. So you need a battery charger that's designed for lithium, and many aren't. My rig here was a 2021, and it didn't have a lithium charger. I had to upgrade it. There is a way around that, though. So you have your old lead acid charger that gets it up to 80%. As Lisa said, she has a solar panel and a charge controller that'll automatically just top that off, because the charge controller will be designed for charging lithium, so it'll top off that remaining 20%. So let's see. ABD, I don't know how to read this, but anyway, I have a problem. Whenever I turn on the microphone, I try to roll the truck itself. Any advice, please? I'm eating fast food. This is on the Renogy inverter thing. And I said, look, I can't, I'm not an electrician. I can't really answer these kinds of specific questions about what's wrong with your setup. I wish I could help. He did ask me a little later, where did you put your fuse in your system? And I just told him where I put mine. I don't think that'll do anybody any harm. Borell 9915. It's beautiful there. Last year, this very week, we spread my brother-in-law's ashes not far from where you're camped. He loved fishing on that lake. He claims it was good fishing, and he had the pictures to prove it. You've made an excellent choice for a summer home. Hard to beat the weather this time of year. And the fall is even better. So beautiful with changing colors. Safe. Let's see. Safe travels with Dottie. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. The baby something. I would like to express my thanks to you. Travels with Dottie. I'm not going to read this whole thing because I really, it's like a lot of compliments, but it's so over the top. I have to wonder if this person maybe is trying to make a little fun of me or something. It seems there's something off about it. So you read it and let me know what you think. Rich Grainer, many campers in Q have shower tents, and that's a response to someone asking in the comments, hey, is it okay to have take a shower outside in La Posa South and the LTVA, or is that considered black water or gray water disposal on the ground, and I'm like, I can't imagine it's a problem, but I didn't know for sure, and I was asking people to say in the comments, if you know for sure, help this guy out here, and that's exactly what happened. And so, like I said, it's a little weather report for today. It's the 17th of August. It is 68 degrees in here, nice and toasty, and 41 degrees outside at 6:57 a.m. I'm excited today. It's a Saturday. I'm hoping to see some balloons. They have the balloon festival here, and also they have the chili cheeseburger contest in Eagle Nest today. So I'm going to be downtown for at least the chili cheeseburger thing. I think I'm going to miss the balloon thing unless I can see him from here, because that's at 7:00. That starts in 3 minutes, and I'm not in town, and I have a Zoom meeting to do, so I can't run into town. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you on the next video.